Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seems to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger on, dear. Well, just saying this. Well, sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams till leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they may be, dream a little dream of me. Just felt like singing. Hey, hi Andre. Hi Setsu. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Lawanda. I'm just vibing on this Sunday. Happy Sunday, Michelle. Good morning. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Well, I'm just saying this. Well, sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams till leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they may be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. I just felt like, oh, thank you, Michelle. Vibing, and it's Sunday, and a lot of people do different things on Sunday. Sometimes people go to church, sometimes people sleep in, sometimes people recover from the night before. Kaiser Sose. Hey, Kaiser Sose. It's Kaiser Sose. Kaiser Sose. Shout out to the Unusual Suspects. Anyway, hey, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Happy Sunday. I'm just vibing. I felt like singing, and I was like, go on live. I'm in my home, candles lit, vibing. I already done said had my meditation and my prayer this morning, And I was like, I feel like singing. A lot of times I'll just sing and post something up on YouTube. But I'm like, hey, why not just go live? So feel free to cash out me. No, I'm just joking. But hey, Kevin. Amor. Hello, Amor. How are you? Greetings from NOLA. Greetings from New Orleans. Yeah, I'm just vibing. Just trying to sing a little bit, have a little fun singing, Hey, Darlene. Darlene. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Michigan. All the beautiful people in Michigan doing their thing. I hope y'all staying warm. Greetings from New Orleans, where the weather is. Drum roll, please. Gonna be 68 degrees today. And for the week, 70s. Okay. All right, I'm gonna sing a little Nina. Nina Simone. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. Well, my baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile, something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. Nina Simone, rest in peace. Love that lady. So I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Super Soul Sunday in the Big Easy, New Orleans. Shout out to all the beautiful people in New Orleans, all the good people in New Orleans that make this city what it is, keeps that culture alive, preservation, hall. Shout out to Ricky Monet, Kevin Lewis, all the greats of New Orleans, Kermit Ruffins. Shout out to DC Paul. Shout out to just all the amazing brass bands here. Glenn David Andrews, Glenn Finster Andrews, the whole Andrews family, the ones that I've met and played with and just have been blessed to hear. Back to Nina. Baby, my baby don't care for show, and he don't even care for clothes. He cares for me. Hi, Eric. Well, my baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for. He don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Liberace's smile is something he can't see, something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for. My baby just cares for. My baby just cares for me. Yeah. Nina. Again, happy Super Soul Sunday, everybody. I just felt like vibing, singing a little bit. Like I said, sometimes I'll sing, all over. Singing is such a beautiful relief for me and a gift, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm just glad to be able to share it with you. So I guess I'll sing one more song. I would have loved some suggestions. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I actually would have liked some suggestions. But since I don't have any, I'm just picking random songs to sing. And then I'm about to get out of here and start my day. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. Oh, there's people leaving. This Facebook Live stuff is crazy. So I don't know. What should I sing next? I don't want to just sing any random song, because I've been feeling so good singing Nina. singing a little Ella. Okay, I guess I'll just pick something. No, just okay. What should I sing? Forget it. I'll sing another Ella. Whatever. De toute façon, en français. Oh, I should sing a French song. No, I know what I should sing. How about a little... I got it. Well, I do hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. You know, I started to do a video discussing what I saw last night, which I'm sure many of you saw last night because I was getting texts about it. Surviving R. Kelly Part 2. Now, I'm not going to make a long statement on this, but the number one question that was posed last night over and over and over during all the documentaries and interviews, and just everybody wanted to have the same question: why did it take 20 or 30 years for this man to be brought to justice? And there were answers, because we idolize in this society, which is wrong. I don't care if you're a Christian, I don't care if you're a Buddhist, I don't care if you're Muslim. Somewhere along the line, I know I was raised in the church, and I was raised, do not have idols. You know, do not idolize and worship other humans. And, oh, look at the sunlight coming through. But it says don't do that. And we do that, you guys. That's so dangerous. It's so wrong. I've seen, I love musicians. I love musicianship. I love everything about music. But I've seen it with my own face. People not be themselves and their real, genuine, authentic selves based off of what someone else who they idolize thinks. I mean, as small as, oh, don't take my picture. I don't want such and such to see me not looking great. Look, you are who you are. I don't wake up looking amazing every day. Hello. Most of the time, I don't think I wake up looking amazing. Come on. But I am who I am. I'm on live right now. I got a little lip gloss, but I'm not going to be like, eh. But my point is, let me not get too off. My point is, don't try, we idolize and worship people. And I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to call anybody out, but I have seen it. You're doing something really dangerous. With R. Kelly, people worshipped him so much and idolized him so much. And they got the music. They broke it down. This sister broke it down yesterday. She was like, yo, we have this thing in our head, and excuse me, but I'm going to repeat what this woman said, especially in the black community, where if there's a black man that has some level of success, he's rather, whatever it is, people are so happy that they don't want to hear anything negative, and they will literally turn, there's a lot of things. Remember when that movie Precious came out and so many people in the black community were mad? We're like, oh, this is horrible. They were mad because we've still been trained not to discuss things. And what does that do? It continues the cycle of abuse. If you really love your children and these children out here, y'all need to start stepping it up. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention. Stop idolizing people to the point where you ignore them when they're hurting the community. And guaranteed, I'm going to get back to singing, but let me tell you, trust and believe, it's 9 times out of 10, half of the pedophiles out here are the ones that everyone is worshiping, or, oh, that's the guy, that's the man of the community, that's the man in the neighborhood. You better start paying attention to these older men. And I mean, you better start paying attention, especially the ones that always, man, don't get me started. Pay attention to the ones that y'all put up on these pedestals, because those are the main ones that know, oh, everybody loves me in the community. Now let the devil play. Now they're going to start playing with the little boys, playing with the girls, doing all kind of manipulative stuff, because nobody will believe the victim. And I've seen it time and time again in different cities. I thank God I was not molested as a child, but I've seen it. And every woman can agree, because I've seen it. I'm a woman. You ever been on the street, in public, in a grocery store, in a club, in a venue, somewhere in public, and you saw that older man looking at that teenager, and it just made your blood boil because you could see the disgust? the pervertness of the man. I've seen that left and right. And I've seen it where people are like, oh, they ignore it and turn a blind eye because, well, he's a great musician, or, oh, he's a great artist. Oh, he's a great painter. And that man is out there, these men are out there molesting, manipulating, and doing everything because they know they are shielded and protected under the umbrella of popularity, of idol worship. I mean, real talk. I don't know where or how we got so far off in society. Like, I'm not here to knock anyone. I'm not here to call anyone out. But I'm telling you, as a woman, I think most women have this nurturing part in their spirits. Like, R. Kelly was getting away with, literally, we would see the videos, we would talk about it, we'd see the marriage certificates. We heard all the victims, and people were still just stepping in the name of love. Like, oh, well, you know what I mean? And until you stop making excuses for pedophiles, for predators, it will continue. And your children, your nephews, your nieces, your cousins, your best friends, all these children coming up, because they have never been shown to speak up. All they've seen in this society is, oh, if someone gets victimized, if this man has money or he's popular, 9 times out of 10, the tables are going to be turned on me. And they're like, they were just dragging those women. All these women, it took a lot of courage for them to come out. So I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm just saying, y'all pay attention to your popular ones in the community, to your great famous musicians and painters and singers and actors and all that. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying you make it so much easier for them to do a lot of nasty, negative, dirty things in the community. So please stop and just think for a moment. Why am I idolizing another human being? They cry like me. They were born like me. They're going to die like me. They have to eat like me. They have feelings like me. They make mistakes like me. So stop idolizing human beings. It's one thing to admire and give accolades and acknowledgement for people's, amazing success. But then it's that fine line of, idolizing to now, once they know the community idolizes them and loves them and worships them, I'm telling you, not all, but I've seen it. There are some crazy people out here. And 9 times out of 10, the ones that are molesting the children and just doing all kinds of nasty stuff, married men, going around doing all kinds of stuff with the boys and the girls, and I've seen it, honey. They think they're getting clever. Remember the time they asked R. Kelly, oh, do you like teenagers? And he was like, what? Explain what you mean by teenager. I've seen men get down like that, but they think they're clever. I've seen them, they start catching the college boys, the ones coming out of college, because it's legal now, but they're still manipulating them and just doing all kinds of nasty stuff. So stop idolizing like superstars, sports stars, musicians, painters. Stop. Easier said than done, because this world, like I said, you got American Idol. Every day I hear people tell me, oh, you should be on American Idol. You should be on American Idol. And I just smile to thank you, because I know they're trying to compliment me, but in the back of my head, I'm like, they're crazy. I don't want anyone to idolize me, ever. I would feel weird. You know what I mean? Because I was raised in church. You're not supposed to idolize people, but people do it all the time. It's one thing to say, I really appreciate that song Beyonce did, or, oh, I love what Marvin Gaye did. But then when you get to that idolizing, and you're mentally and psychologically putting yourself into this whole other vibe. But anyway, back to music. So, yeah. Hey, Mishi. Like I said, y'all be careful about these people y'all worship and put on pedestals in the community, because those be the number ones that be out there doing the most damage. And you wonder why stuff is crazy the way it is. I'm telling you, stop putting people on pedestals. Give them love. Acknowledge success. But when you idolize and worship, now you put yourself like, this person can do all kind of dirt, damage, low down stuff, be just bad, and you'll ignore it all in the name of, but they play so lovely. I've said this before, and like I said, watching that Surviving R. Kelly documentary last night, I was like, oh my gosh. It just started making me think of things I've seen. that I've seen. The way people manipulate and just twist things and do a lot of damage psychologically, spiritually, and mentally. Not only to the children, they do it to adults too. Like I said, I've seen the men that are like, oh, watch those older men that love to keep the young ones around. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. If you really care about your community, pay attention. Especially, like I said, I've seen some... Ugh. But anyway, back to happy, positive, Super Soul Sunday music. So, I don't know, what am I going to sing? Now, I'm going to sing something that brings me a lot of joy, and usually it makes other people happy. So, I'm going to sing this song, and then I'm going to get my day started. Hey, Michi, hey. All right. Greetings from the Big Easy. Sing a little Edith Piaf, and then I'm out of here, y'all. Oh, hey, Barry. Oh, wave at you. Oh, wave at you. This is fun sometimes. All right, it's a beautiful day in the Big Easy. I'm just going to sing a little last song, and then I'm just going to get my my little day started. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to my heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love song. So give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. Hey, Robin. Hi, Manny. Oh, my brother's on. Hi, Manny. I love you, Manny. I miss you, Manny. Thank you, Bob, for saying that. I've never really gotten on live and just started singing, so it feels good. A little different, a little nervous, but it's fun. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Hi, Trina. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. So give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. Good morning. Hi, Larry. Aw. Hey, happy Super Soul Sunday, everybody. I'm just singing. I've never just gotten on Facebook Live and just started singing. Ooh, here's a good one. There is a house in New Orleans. They call it the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor boy, and God knows I am one. Hi, Terrence. Hey, Frank. Hi, Trina. Hi, Kim. My mother was a tailor, sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Hi, Kim. I'm trying to wave at everybody. Ooh. Hey, Michelle. Darlene. Eric. Kevin. Felipe. Michelle. Mo Black. Mo Black. Wow. Good morning. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot on the train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Hey, Rashonda. Well, there is a house in New Orleans. They call it the Rising Sun. Ooh, and it's been the ruin of many poor boy. God knows I am one. I love you too, Rashonda. Aw, miss you. Well, bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye da 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 da. Ooh. Hello, Juwan Jackson. Aw, long time. Aw, so happy Super Soul Sunday. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. And I'm just out here enjoying, you know, a little music. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful start to their new year. I could keep singing on and on and on. But like I said, it's a beautiful day out here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get my day started. Hi, Sarah. Aww. Wish everybody a beautiful Sunday. Greetings from the Big Easy. Like I said, thank you, Scott. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Very much. So I wish everybody a beautiful, beautiful Sunday and a wonderful start to your week. All right, y'all. Remember what I said about that surviving R. Kelly. That is not an isolated incident. Stop idolizing your local heroes or worldwide. Like I said, that's why the number one question was, why and how did R. Kelly get away with this for 30 years when there was videotapes, when there was totally like over 20 dozens and dozens of women, thanks girl, dozens of women coming out saying, this man, I have proof, I have videos, I have papers, I have documents, and people still just were like, oh, but I want to sing his music, like, stop idolizing. It's okay. Try to learn to separate the musician or the painter or the sports hero from them as a human. We are all the same. We bleed the same. We all came into the world the same. You know what I mean? Unless there's, some of the clones. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, stop worshiping people. Like, don't do that, because you're making it, at the end of the day, the person that pays for all this idol worshiping are the children of the community, the children that are getting molested, the youth, you know what I mean, that are getting molested, that know, they can't even report or tell what happened to them because the whole community is so, but he's such a great painter. Oh, but he's such a great musician. Oh, he's a wonderful football player. Okay, they're human too. They might have been abused and molested. You know what I mean? I've seen some crazy stuff, y'all. And my thing is, you can be who you are and be proud of who you are. That's what makes me, I don't know. I like being, if you're Italian, take pride in that. If you're black, take pride in that. If you're gay, hey, take pride in that. If you're whatever, take pride in that. But, it's like, it's a lot of deceit going on, y'all. And like I said, you make it easy for this deceit to continue when you put humans on pedestals. Remember, it's okay to acknowledge someone's success and give them accolades and love and kudos for all that, but please do not. And that's what they were saying. That's what the answer was. Why did R. Kelly get away with this for 30 years and we had it all up in our faces? Because people idolized him, and his music is so good, and his music reminds me of this memory, or I had a baby to this music. Okay, that's cool, but so you're basically saying his music overrides, that's what they were saying last night in the documentary, his music overrides a human being, being hurt or molested. And like I said, that is not an isolated incident. R. Kelly is not the only one out here wilding out. So y'all, please stop. If you hear something, don't stop victim blaming, because that was another thing. Like, all those girls, including the wife, when they started coming out telling their stories, they were just getting attacked and all that. And like I said, it reminded me of the movie Precious. Like, when the movie Precious came out, people just did not want to discuss it. Such a horrible thing. Why did this movie even come out? Because they didn't even want to discuss in the black community that this goes on. And when you keep it a secret, guess what you're doing? You're letting the pedophile continue being a monster. You know what I mean? And it's not just children. The older, pay attention, like I said, y'all. Hear me. Pay attention to them older cats that love to keep the young ones around. And they're just such a wonderful person in the community. Hello, it's like a birthday cake for the pedophile. Like, oh my God, everybody in the community loves me. Oh, they've loved me forever. They know they can get away with murder. So y'all stop idolizing. Know the difference between loving the art and the music. I know it's easier said than done, because I see that's what's happening is people hear a song, it makes them feel good. Someone can tell you, because we've seen it, this man is a monster. He molests people. He's manipulative. Everybody in the community knows it on the low. You know what I'm saying? He's got the good image, got the wifey at home, but he's sneaking in the back door to little Johnny's pants and over there with little Maria, and then he tries to get clever and, let me deal with the college kids or the cats that's just coming out of college because it's legal. So he's still manipulating and doing really dirty things, but he's protected under the umbrella of idol worship. So thank you for sharing your little Sunday with me. I hope you enjoyed the music. Like I said, let's end this on a positive note. It's all about positivity. But if anyone heard me just for a minute, what I was trying to say, like, you'll save children. You're going to save children. Like I said, I was thankful that I was never molested as a kid, but I feel bad when I hear these stories. And it's always the same person. It's always the same situation, not the same person. Oh, this person is looked up to and loved in their community and has been loved all their lives in the community. Excuse me, and there's stories about him messing with boys and girls, or her messing with boys and girls, or this sports person doing this, beating the mess out of their wife, or all kinds of horror stuff. But you ignore it because of their talent. Idol worship. You're going to keep allowing children to be harmed until you stop, saying no more, no more. So God bless. You know what I'm saying? Stop idol worshiping. People every day, oh, you should be on American Idol. Thank you. I like my money in the bank, and I am not the one that wants to be worshipped by any human being. I like where I'm at in my life. Just, hey, Blue, I like that song. It made me feel good. Hey, Blue, that brought me to tears. It reminded me of my mother. Hey, Blue, but don't worship me, honey, because I'm human like everybody else. I bleed like you. I have a mother and father that I love. They passed on. They're in heaven now. I know right from wrong. I make mistakes. I say things sometimes that I regret and that I ask God, oh, forgive me. And sometimes if I get a chance, I ask the person to forgive me, but I usually just try and stay low-key and to myself, really, because I'm still a work in progress and I'm still working on myself. So I've always believed, how can you work on yourself if you're constantly surrounded by chaos and crowds? Some people that's always got to be around people 24/7, and there's nothing wrong with that, but for me, I know I can't hear myself. I can't hear my creator if I'm constantly kicking it, or I've got people up in my house all the time, or I'm at this club, I'm at this party, oh, who's over there, oh, who's over there, who's over there. You're never going to hear yourself think because you're just surrounded with too much chaos. So let me stop preaching because that's not what I came on here for. I just want to, I think music for me is meant to, make people feel good, and all art, regardless if you're a painter, a singer, a musician, a guitarist, a trumpet player, a drummer, it's all, I think, meant for positivity. But just like I said, everybody on here, there might be some people on here that are atheists. If they are, keep it moving. Just ignore what I'm saying. Or maybe you do need to hear what I'm saying. But I was just taught it's a gift, but I was also taught that the devil runs. He was the chief in charge of music. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for you. You see it every day. Like I said, do I have to keep saying R. Kelly? That is not an isolated incident. He was just okay, that's the one that finally, after all the stuff, got the most attention. But trust me, there are musicians, there are sports people, there are all kinds of people in every city that live and love the fact that they are worshipped so much because, again, they are able to do all kinds of dirt, hurt the children. And I'm telling you, come on, watch news. A lot of them be on some, oh, yes, I'm here to help the children. I'm telling you, pay attention to your community. Stop idol worshiping. Pay attention to the ones that everybody puts on this high pedestal and pay attention, he does love the children. He is always surrounded by people 40 years younger than him. Child, it's going to continue until somebody starts, until the community stops, acting like, oh, it doesn't happen. You're just letting the kids be hurt. So I hope everyone's enjoying a beautiful Sunday. I hope you enjoyed my little impromptu singing and, lots and 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 lots of love to you. And you too, Scott. Thank you. And, okay, Rashonda, girl, if you don't tell the truth. Now, see, you're going to keep me on here for a minute. Because that happened, too. That scared me. Rashonda, you're right. Girl, the pastors and the preachers, child, that's a whole nother. But it's all the same thing because that's what you're saying. The pastors are the ones that are like, oh, he's so loved in the community. Oh, he's such a good man. Did you see him feeding the homeless? Did you see he posts every time he's helping someone? Oh, this is such a good person in the community. Those be the number ones that are able to, ooh, okay, I got the whole community on lock. Now let me sneak out the back door and do some real dirty stuff. And if anybody even says it, no one's going to believe them because I'm so loved in my community. Look what I do for the children. Look how I help everybody. I've seen it. And a lot of y'all have too. Like, ooh, this is like a perfect setup for them. The whole community is kissing their butts and saying what a wonderful person they are. And it's just like sad. I feel bad for the people, you know, that are being molested and victimized and manipulated, and they know that they can't say one word because everybody worships that artist in the community. Again, R. Kelly, the number one question, why did it take 30 years when we've seen videos, documents, women after women after women have come with their stories with proof, and we still just stepping in the name of love? So, like I said, I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. I'll say it over and over again. I'm going to go ahead and get my Sunday started. Lots and lots of love to each and every one of you. Thank you, Rashonda. I appreciate you because you were telling the truth. It's not just the musicians and the sports stars. And girl, it'd be nasty. I just feel like, ew. But y'all, it's gross. I mean, it's just crazy. But the crazier part is that the community will hear the whispers and just, oh, did you hear the last song? Did you go to the last festival? Did you go to the last concert? And just be letting these people out here just abuse the children, manipulate, do all kinds of stuff. So please, you know, if anybody cares about these babies, stop, y'all. Stop. You think they're going to do that? Man, don't get me started. Certain communities, they hear somebody's molesting. They hear somebody sneaking around with little boys, and it's on. I've seen that in New York City. They don't play that. I've seen it. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about that video that went viral about that crazy guy. You know what I'm saying? That man picked the girl up off the subway train, literally tried to kidnap her. It's on the video. It's on the video. This guy was in New York and literally physically picked up this girl and tried to take her. He didn't try. He took her off the train. And she was, I love you too. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. God bless you, Rhonda. Yeah, but the man tried to pick the girl off the train. He picked her girl up off the subway. And, you know, and they caught him and beat him up and everything. And he went, I don't know. But, it happens a lot, you know, so y'all stop idolizing these people out here. It's one thing to have talent, you know. Hey, love, shout out to Rhonda Scott. If you're not up on Rhonda Scott, Detroit, Michigan, because she's out there doing her thing. Rest in peace to one of the best drummers in the world ever, Enrico Scott. Rest in peace to him. Gone but never forgotten. One of the greatest drummers in the world. You don't believe me? Ask Derek Trucks. You don't believe me? Ask Susan Tedeschi. You don't believe me? Ask the Allman Brothers. Rest in peace to such a beautiful king. Now that was a beautiful representation of what a man, in my opinion, what a real king is supposed to be and was. He represented himself to the fullest. Enrico Scott. If you don't know who that is, Google him. Yonrico Scott. Rest in peace. I love you, Rhonda. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to get off of here, but remember, stop idolizing and worshiping these sports people, these musicians, these painters, because all you're doing is letting them know that they have a past to do a lot of damage to the community. No one's ever going to come out and say that. Has anyone ever come up to you that you later on was like, oh my gosh, that person's so bad, like came up to you like, hi, I am very demonic and I'm going to cause havoc in your life. You are going to be scratching your head in a few months wondering what the heck just happened. No. they're going to come with that smile on their face and all the charm and charisma, and everybody's going to love them because they're just so charming, and oh my gosh, they happen to have some beautiful talent to go along with it. Isn't this wonderful? Boom. Now it's went from, hey, I acknowledge your talent and your success, to now I'm idolizing you, and now let the fun begin with the predator and the pervert and the pedophiles. So please, please stop idolizing people. Just because you could play a mean piano doesn't mean that person might not have been messed up in their childhood, and now they're repeating that same cycle and hurting other children. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the ones that think they're clever. Remember R. Kelly's question, when you say teenage, what is your definition? How old do you mean? There are people, like I said, I'm seeing it with my own eyes. They're saying, oh, okay, the legal age is 18. They get them around I call them coming out of college age. I've seen them. And I'm like, did nobody ever wonder why this old man or older man always wants to be around 20-year-olds or young people? Or why is that lady over there always, something's off. You have something, I have something, we all have something called instincts. Intuition. You know when something doesn't feel right. I've seen, like I said, women, you've been in the grocery store, you've been coming out of school where you saw some nasty, creepy old man looking at that teenage girl. You don't know that teenage girl, but your spirit and your stomach just felt disgusted just by the look in that man's eyes, how he was sizing that teenager up and down. You like, you nasty pervert. You know, I've given them a look and called them like, you nasty pervert. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that and they'll be like, ooh, ooh, and go running away. All you got to do, perverts are like cockroaches. All you got to do is to turn the lights on and they're going to go running. Like I said, I'm thankful to God that I was never molested. But my heart, I have empathy for the people that were molested, and that, like they kept saying in the documentary last night, they're being shown by example. If you speak up, even, you know, if you have videotapes and documents, if someone loves that person as an artist, they're going to wind up turning the tables on you and making you out to be the bad person. And, you know, so y'all, let's try and make 2020, we're supposed to elevate each year. Let's stop pretending that these things are not going on in our community. Everybody that was mad that the movie Precious came out, look at yourself and say, why would I be mad that a story of someone being violated, why would that upset me to the point where I wish it would just not? That happened in Color Purple too, y'all. Y'all old enough to remember when Color Purple came out, that scene with Danny Glover, people in the black community were up and and what you're doing is you're mad because you don't want to face it. You don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to accept this goes on in our community. And the longer that you continue to do that and ignore that these things do go on in our community, the longer you're giving the pedophiles and these nasty ass, excuse my language, these disgusting perverts, permission to continue with their journey of manipulation, sexual harassment, deviancy, all kinds of things, you know. Okay, Rhonda, I love you so much. I hope I see you soon. And we got to get together. Hi, Patricia. Happy Sunday. All right. I'm going to get out of here. You can see I went to college. I love communication. That was my major in college, communication. So, yes, I love talking. But I think I better get off here and just get my day started. God bless and lots of love to every one of you. I wish everybody a beautiful Sunday and an even better start to your week. And Happy New Year. Yeah, that is nasty, right, Rhonda? Ew. All right, y'all. Shout out to all the brass bands in New Orleans that are doing their thing. Shout out to TBC Brass Band. Shout out to the Rebirth Brass Band. Shout out to all of the dope brass bands. Corey Henry and the Treme Funktet. Kermit Ruffins. Shout out to all the amazing artists that are doing their thing out here. You know, all the singers. Shout out to Sierra Green. Shout out to Whitney. You know, just amazing human beings as well as just great talents out here. So, God bless. Lots of love. And I'm out of here. Bye, y'all. Bye.